Florida is now a step closer to being one of the first states with a police force solely to investigate election crimes. A bill backing the creation sailed through the Republican-led state House and is now heading to the governor to sign. The force will investigate reports of fraud, which, while the bill also increases criminal and financial penalties for violations. NBC News senior reporter Jane Tim is joining us now. Jane, tell us a little more about what this bill will do.
Aaron, this bill is all about voter fraud. It puts millions behind efforts to investigate and vet voter fraud. So it creates this Office of Election Crimes and Security, which is within the Department of State. They're going to run that voter fraud hotline, which already existed in the state, but would essentially keep looking for voter fraud. Now, as we should be really clear, voter fraud happens really, really rarely. A couple of times it was reported. You have election officials who will notice it. When I talk to election officials, they say, oh, yeah, we had, one incident in this election. It's really rare. But this bill aims to put millions behind this investigation effort, as well as hiring 10 sworn officers from a different department who would also investigate voter fraud. So up 25 different people all looking for voter fraud. Now, the bill would cost taxpayers almost $4 million in Florida, despite the fact that Democrats, as the Democrats point out, there really is not a lot of evidence of voter fraud in Florida.
Well, you mentioned Democrats. We know this bill passed on party lines there. How have Democrats sort of explained their opposition?
Yeah, Democrats slammed the bill as voter suppression. Some of the other parts of the bill would ask, election officials to look through records of non-citizens who had driver's license to try and find out if there were non-citizens on the voter rolls. They say things like that would just target new citizens who have naturalized and then registered to vote. They argue that's voter suppression. But mostly they say, why are we spending millions to look for voter fraud when we could spend millions to make it easier to vote, to make elections better, to find things that they have common ground and agree on. Rep. Camilla Brown said that it was a problem, or a solution in search of a problem on the House floor yesterday in a very heartfelt speech.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.